Hello YouTube viewers and subscribers. It's been about 3 years since I made a video, and for some reason the channel is suddenly getting a lot of activity in the last few weeks and a ton of new subscribers. So thank you to all of you making comments and sharing your personal stories. For anyone watching that is brand new and never seen any of my previous videos, I'll give you a quick introduction. My name is Trey Pippen. My wife Theresa was diagnosed with early onset Alzheimer's disease at the age of 49. She is currently 54 years old. I believe she has been living with the disease now for over 10 years, but was officially diagnosed 4.5 years ago. I go into detail about the diagnosis and events leading up to it in another video. You can check that out on my main channel page. This update video is long overdue, and I have some important information to share. Getting a few comments inquiring about Theresa's current status, why I've stopped making videos, and why she never spoke in any of those videos. So I'm going to address these questions and give an update on her current status. Early on in her diagnosis, Theresa and I did a lot of advocacy work with the Alzheimer's organization and social media. Several local TV stations in the Tampa Bay area ran stories on us. We went to Tallahassee and spoke with state legislators on the importance of early detection, education, and research funding for the disease. And I also made a few YouTube videos sharing her story. Most of her advocacy work was shut down during COVID, and at the same time I stopped making videos because it was very distressful for Theresa to hear me speak about her lost capacity. I didn't want to keep reminding her about it, so to protect her, I stopped talking about it in front of her. And I also thought that I had shared the main point of the message I was trying to convey, which was the importance of early detection and diagnosis. So what's been going on the last 3 years? We took several road trips and traveled the US together and visited 44 states. I was inspired to make that journey with her when I saw a bumper sticker that read "Adventure Before Dementia." And there's a video on my channel entitled "Adventure Before Dementia," and you guys can check that out if you wish. I had hopes of seeing all 50 states with Theresa. However, our last big road trip was in November of 2021, and that trip was cut short because Theresa started to have serious and scary delusions about people following us or trying to harm us. And everywhere we went, she was afraid of people, restaurants, hotel clerk, people on TV. She thought that she knew these people, that they had hurt her or wanted to hurt her. And she also started to experience myoclonic jerks, which are involuntary arm and leg movements. These can be a side effect of medication, but also prevalent in later stages of her disease. We were in Colorado when this started occurring, and I decided to head straight home, call her doctor, and she was having delusions to a lesser degree before our trip. She would accuse neighbors of getting into her backyard and stealing her plants and seashells, but nothing as serious as what occurred on this road trip. And Theresa continues to have delusions to this day and also suffers from hallucinations. The medication Seroquel has helped tame them, but the dosage has been adjusted several times as her delusions have become more severe. She also hallucinates about people being in our house. She'll point at the walls, the ceiling, shower curtain, and other items, and she will just tell these people to go away. And if I go into my home office to attend, an hour-long meeting or whatnot, sometimes I can hear her yelling in the other room at these people, hitting walls, knocking over furniture, telling these people to go away. She's visibly scared. She has a look of terror in her eyes, clammy hands, increased heart rate. And I try to go along with most of her delusions, but I don't like agreeing with her that someone's in our home. However, I can't talk her out of not believing it, so I have yelled at these imaginary people. I have thrown them out of the house several times, and that actually did the trick. She experiences some relief, at least momentarily. My neighbor is a police officer. I've asked him to come over a few times to arrest these bad guys, and that has also been helpful for Theresa. Now, not all of her delusions are scary, however. For instance, Theresa has the delusion of pregnancy. She had a hysterectomy in her 30s, so pregnancy is not possible, but she has gained weight since her diagnosis, and some of her medications cause her stomach to hurt. She thinks this is the baby kicking. She asked me to feel her stomach, her baby bump, and she had to feel the baby kick. She can have some very calm days with very few or no delusions. She's very sweet and loving and still knows who I am, who her family is. She can enjoy walks on the beach or just sitting out on our porch in the swing. I'm just constantly questioning myself on what I can do to help her, and I'm always informing her doctors of her status and adjusting medications as needed to try and make her as comfortable as possible. I've been her sole caregiver now, working from home to support her for 4.5 years. I take care of all of her personal needs, including dressing her, bathing, grooming, clipping her nails, shaving her legs, making all of her meals, giving her medications. She's either unable to do these things for herself or needs complete supervision. Every night I shampoo and blow dry her hair. And it's not because she needs it, it's just because she enjoys that attention. It's calming for her. I just recently hired a nurse with a home care agency to come a few times a week so that I can get out of the house and get some shopping done and other tasks completed. And this change has triggered her to believe that I'm having a baby with another woman. And I'm leaving to go see this other woman. And she has become very distraught. She'll lay on the floor crying. She's feeling tremendous pain from the delusion of me being unfaithful, which never occurred. And I've come to realize at this point that I can no longer care for her in my home. I cannot go into the other room in my home without concern that she may hallucinate, become disruptive, harm herself, or wander away. I'm constantly battling her delusions and hallucinations, which has just worn me down over the years. She needs constant engagement and redirection, and that is something I believe a memory care facility can provide. And earlier this week, I did make the most difficult decision of my life, which was to place her in a memory care facility. For the first week, the facility recommends that I not visit, and this just let her adjust to her new surroundings. And it's absolutely heartbreaking for me to know that she may be afraid, not understanding what is going on, and asking where I am. And I just pray that she adjusts quickly and is able to participate in these activities that they have at the facility. Theresa and I have a deep love for each other, and I love her even more right now than I did before she was diagnosed. I love her as a spouse, but also like a child, because I've been caring for her and she's completely dependent upon me for her every need. This was a very tough decision, one that I put off for as long as I could, but I do have the full support of her family and her closest friends. So that's my update on Theresa, guys. She is otherwise physically healthy, and this journey will continue. Given the increase in the subscribers and the comments, I will likely keep posting updates. If there is a topic that any of you would like me to speak about, please post it in the comments. It's a tough time right now, but I am trying to read and reply to all those comments. I appreciate your support. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.